How to travel to Thailand as a tourist in 2021. What are the requirements? How to process the certificate of entry? How to book the ASQ, which is the quarantine? How to choose the right insurance? And how much does it all cost? Stay tuned, because in this video I will explain everything that you need to know to travel to Thailand in 2021. Now, these are all the documents that I prepared for myself, and it looks a little bit overwhelming, but let me tell you that you can do it. It is doable. Before we will dive into it, let me actually travel to Thailand and test if it works. All right? My flight leaves in a few hours. I will be flying from Dubai to Bangkok. And once we arrive successfully in Thailand, I will explain everything that you need to know. Deal? We are going to be traveling together. And let me show you the view real quick before we leave. We've been in Dubai for more than a month now. Here's the view from our Airbnb. Pretty amazing. So yeah, I am a little bit stressed because, you know, traveling in 2021 is not easy and there's so many requirements. Fingers crossed. I hope we have everything that we need. Now, let me pack my stuff. Let's go.
Thank you.
Honeymoon suite. Alright guys, we have successfully arrived in Bangkok. So now, as promised, I will explain everything that you need to know when you want to travel to Thailand. I have my notes here, so I will not forget anything. So just to start with, I know that it is a little bit overwhelming. You have probably Googled something. It looks like Thailand is closed. You are not really sure. You're a little bit confused. But I'm here to tell you that it's doable. Do not give up. When you will open the first website, it looks overwhelming, really. And I was thinking about giving up because it was too much hassle, too many papers to prepare. But actually, it's much easier than it looks, okay? So here is the list of all documents that you will have to prepare. Number 1, certificate of entry. Number 2, ASQ booking. Number 3, PCR test. Number 4, insurance. Number 5, T8 form. And number 6, the booking of your accommodation after the quarantine. That's it. 6 documents. Before April 1st, they were also requiring the Fit to Fly certificate, which is no longer required, so you don't have to bother with this one. Now, step by step, I suggest you start with the certificate of entry because it takes up to 15 days to process this one. So first, go to this website. I will also put the link in the description. Click the link. This is the official certificate of entry website. Everyone traveling to Thailand has to obtain the certificate of entry, okay? On this website, everything is explained step by step. It says what you have to do. So just start with registering your account and follow the instructions, okay? To book your ASQ, which is basically a quarantine in a hotel, link in the description. You can choose any hotel you like from this list. The hotel must be accredited for the ASQ, okay? Keep in mind that they are a little bit overpriced. Most of them cost around $1,000 per head per entire duration of the quarantine. Food is already included in the price. The ASQ includes also the transfer from the airport to the hotel. The ASQ will last between 7 and 14 days depending on whether you've been vaccinated already and what country do you come from. If you come from a high-risk country, it will be 14 days for you. If you come from a low-risk country, it's 10 days. And if you come from a low-risk country and you have been vaccinated, then it's 7 days. As far as the insurance is concerned, we chose AXA. This is not sponsored or anything. We just chose this one because I read good reviews online. We paid around $250 for 90 days. I will also include the link in the description. Also, don't forget about your PCR test. The PCR test must be made 72 hours before your departure. T8 form is just a simple form with basic information about you. I will put the link down in the description so you can download it, print it out and fill it up, okay? Make sure you have everything printed out because they will be asking about the documents on certain checkpoints. Do not put your documents in the check-in luggage, okay? Put it in your carry-on luggage and have it with you all the time. Now I will explain how the whole process looked like, okay? So when we arrived at the airport in Dubai, upon checking in our luggage, we were asked for the first time to present all of our documents. It took about 10 to 15 minutes to check all of them. No problems, no questions asked. Upon boarding the plane, our documents were checked again. Then when we arrived in Thailand, our documents were checked again, at least twice or maybe even 3 times. There are a few checkpoints like a health checkpoint, then immigration. So on every checkpoint, they will be checking your documents, okay? Once you're through, hotel will pick you up. They will be waiting for you there. You go straight to the van and off to the hotel and your quarantine starts. The quarantine is exactly what you imagine. You're just stuck in the room. You will be tested twice during the quarantine. After the first test, you will be allowed to go out from your room and hang around the hotel. So you will be allowed to go to the swimming pool, for example. I will do a whole another video about the quarantine, what it looked like, how did we spend our 10 days here. So stay tuned for that one. As far as the visa is concerned, we entered Thailand on a visa exemption. There is a list of countries that are not required to have any visa. So it will be just a stamp to your passport on arrival. This is not a visa on arrival, it's a visa exemption, and it's free of charge. To sum up the expenses, the certificate of entry is for free. For the ASQ, you have to be ready to pay at least $1,000 per head. The PCR test, you probably know the prices in your own country. The insurance was about $250 per head for 90 days. And these are pretty much all expenses. I thought the whole process will be a little bit more stressful, but it was not. Everyone was very friendly, and there's actually more people traveling at the moment than you would think. Also, everything is very well organized, so once we landed in Bangkok airport, it was very clear where to go. There are people everywhere instructing you, follow the line, go there, go here. Everything very quick and easy. Now keep in mind that the rules are constantly changing, so before you travel, make sure you are updated. I hope I explained everything in this video, but if you have any questions, just leave a comment down below. I hope you learned something from this video. See you in the next one.